Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel 100 Ideas. If you are tired of an ordinary wooden fence with corrugated board in the country, you can always come up with an interesting option with a decorative wrought iron gate. It will look great, decorate the site and protect the area from intruders and stray animals. The main thing is to decide on the basic set of functions that a gate with forging elements should perform in a specific area, as well as its cost. Still haven't decided to install any new decorative element in your garden or summer cottage, in particular a wrought iron gate? You need to decide on the following parameters and goals. What should the gate serve as? An impenetrable fence that protects the site from prying eyes, neighbors' curiosity, dust from the street, or just a beautiful fence? In what area is the forged gate installed? On a hilly area, or on a fragile soil, in loose earth, or on an already prepared foundation? Labor intensity, speed of work depends on this. The most important thing is the price of installation of wicket. The climate of the area where the summer cottage is located. A gate made of suitable materials will be resistant to frost, heat, temperature extremes if certain protective materials are used. The main advantage of wrought iron fences is undoubtedly the aesthetic pleasure that the owner of the site will receive every time entering the house or sitting on the veranda facing the gate for evening tea. If you add decorative wrought iron elements, for example, on window shutters, small fences with flower beds, you can get a beautiful and interesting design of the entire site as a whole. With the correct placement of the rods, forged fences protect the site no worse than tall and deaf fences. If the gaps between the rods are not too wide, then even a teenager will not be able to crawl into the territory of the site unnoticed. Being a metal structure, the forged wicket is very strong and durable. It can last up to 50 years or even longer if you take care of it regularly. There are many protective coatings on the market today, so you don't have to worry about rust appearing on the structure in a couple of years. The main inconvenience of purchasing a forged entrance structure is the price, which will be much higher than the cost of an ordinary wooden fence or a gate made of picket fences, corrugated board and other inexpensive materials. However, the result after the installation of a forged wicket should surpass all expectations, because such products are distinguished by a long service life and a unique design. The convenience of a forged metal wicket lies precisely in the fact that its maintenance is minimal. However, this does not mean at all that you can install an expensive fence once and completely forget about it for half a century. The main disease of any metal product is corrosion. Do not forget at least once every 3 to 4 years, or more often, it all depends on the climate, to clean the rods, decrease the surface and paint it with a special paint with anti-corrosion elements. How do you look these awesome ideas? We would love to hear from you. Fence made of material combinations. Combinations of different building materials in the production of fencing the territory of a private house allow you to get an excellent result. Together, they create a strong and durable fence with a unique appearance. Profiled sheets. The combination of metal profiles and concrete blocks forms a very reliable structure that protects the household from the prying glances of passers-by. The beautiful appearance of the structure will be ensured by painting the corrugated board in a tone that echoes the color of concrete. A fence made of corrugated board or metal profile placed on a stone foundation, as in the case of concrete, will function for a long time without losing its quality and strength indicators. However, before making a choice in favor of the material, we recommend that you familiarize yourself with some of the nuances. In case of regular mechanical stress, metal sheets are subject to deformation. In addition, scratch damage often results in rust damage, which will shorten the life of the fence. Fence made of polycarbonate and metal. This fence looks very stylish and somewhat futuristic. Polycarbonate can be transparent, tough. A high version of such a structure will reliably protect the site from the invasion of unauthorized persons, and at the same time it will let in sunshine and therefore will not create a rich shadow near it, which will interfere with the normal growth of plants. Fence made of wood and polycarbonate. The classic look of a wooden fence can be diluted with modern synthetic materials, among which we highlight polycarbonate sheets. An interesting and unusual appearance of the fence will not at all reduce the strength indicators that are inherited in a wooden fence, but at the same time you will receive an original addition to the design of your site. The porch is an obligatory element of the front part of the house, and therefore the design of the porch of a private house is designed to emphasize the beauty and integrity of the entire building. The desire to decorate your home, focusing on fashion trends and taking into account your own taste preferences, is natural for any of us. Each owner of a suburban area wants to arrange his building so that it stands out favorably against the backgrounds of neighboring houses. Fortunately, the variety of porch design options is quite extensive. Let's look at the most interesting of them. The porch is an extension in front of the entrance to the house, which, if necessary, is equipped with a small staircase, lined with several steps and a canopy. Since the floor in the house is always raised to the level of the foundation, a series of steps is an obligatory element of the porch, which ends with a spacious or, on the contrary, a small area adjacent to the front door. The number of steps is made odd: 3, 5, or 7. It is calculated in such a way that, when lifting, a person steps onto the platform with the same foot with which he started the movement. To protect against snow and rain entering the site, which may prevent the free opening the doors. A canopy is often placed over the porch. If, when arranging a porch located at a height of 1 to 2 meters, the railing performs a practical function, then on a low porch about half a meter high, the fence acts more as an element of decor. Since the porch, in addition to its practical purpose, also performs an aesthetic function, acting as the main decorative of the facade, a number of points should be taken into account when decorating the porch in a private house. For example, when arranging a wooden frame or panel house, the design of the porch can only have a wooden version. If the house is made of stone, then you can safely use building materials such as natural or artificial stone, concrete or brick, glass or plastic to decorate the porch. The option of combining stone and wood also looks interesting, but in this case the combination of elements should be carried out as carefully as possible. The desired result of the integrity of the architectural ensemble can be achieved not only by the same finishing materials, but also by coordinated color schemes. For example, if there are elements of forging in the enclosing structures of the site, then it would not be superfluous to continue the theme by decorating with them the pilasters or railings supporting the canopy. We hope this video was useful to you. Like it, write your comments and subscribe to our channel.